Okay, folks, last one for today. We will do Moss. He has I think it was a PlayStation logo. So we'll go ahead and bring that in. File, import, and where are we at here? There we go, Moss JPEG. And as we've previously done, we will drag and drop the image. Once again, this is a little bit fuzzy, but I think the AccuScan will take care of it. So let's go ahead and do that first. And under our vectors, we are still logo complex, and that'll probably be our nicest image. So let's grab that and move our picture out of here. And yeah, that cleaned it up very well. Now, right now, this is setting as three separate pieces. So you have the P for the PlayStation and the S laid down below it. So what we want to do is move this thing around, and we're going to want to put this on some kind of a surface. So we can put any shape under it we want to. We could do a square, a rectangle, a triangle, circle, something like that. Let's do a square, and I'm going to show you folks a function with this that we can do. We can actually take and round the corners on this. So rather than have a sharp edged square, we'll show you how to round those down. So let's bring our image to our corner or our XY axis, 0, 0. And what we want to do is select our image, and you'll see the red line around the outside edge. We'll then go up to the top to our machine, and under transform, we have a selection that says round corner. So we'll collect that, and up here in the left hand corner, if we click our style, it says round outside corners. The other one says round inside corner. So obviously on this image, we're on an outside corner, and right here we would specify our radius. So if we wanted a 1/2 inch radius, we would go 0.5, apply, and it's going to put a nice round edge on there. So sometimes it's something just to keep an eyeball on if you want to have a rounded corner rather than have something that's out of hand. You can also take and click up as the image is in there, and you can select. You can actually go to. Whoop, excuse me. Sorry about that. You can go to a full circle on there. So sometimes it's nice to look at it and see what you have. Well, like a 1 inch radius looks pretty nice on there. So let's try a 1 inch radius. We'll roll with that. Currently, our square is 9 by 8. So let's make it square. So let's go. Let's make it. Let's go 8 by 8. We have a nice size for our image. We're now going to bring this down. We're going to take and click our center nub, and now our XY is going to go off the center of this, and we said it's 8 by 8, so obviously our XY in the center is going to be 4 and 4, and now our image is perfectly centered. So we want to take, to see our image, we want to go to Arrange, Order, and Send to Back. And that's going to take our blue piece of material, push that to the back, and our PlayStation logo is now in the center. So we'll go highlight this entire thing. We're going to come over to our weld tools. We'll do the XOR weld, and that's what we're going to cut. Okay, we should be able to select the image and do a mail toolpath with that. It should be very clean, very nice looking image because there's a large enough area to cut that. The last thing we want to do is make sure our toolpath is not in a negative place. So if I go to my bottom left nub, you will see that right now it's at negative 0.0147 and 0.059. So we're just going to bump those to 0. It's a negative plane, it will not cut. It throws the machine haywire. So that's what our image is there. Looks well. It's pretty clean. So let's save this here. File, save as, and we'll call this Moss PlayStation. And that's it. That file is ready to go. I will show you folks how to do the code, and we'll burn these out on Thursday.